Hello students, welcome to ICT 9 4th quarter week 5 and 6. I am Laramay C221 and I will be your teacher for today. Our topic for today is all about inspect and test the configured computer systems and networks. General safety tips and reminders. Number 1. Observe good housekeeping in the area of the machines during and after maintenance. Number 2. Place removed covers and other parts in safe place away from all personnel while you are servicing the machine, dressed for the job. Number 3. Keep your toolcase away from walk areas so that other people will not trip over it. Number 4. Do not wear loose clothing that can be trapped in the moving parts of the machine. Ensure that your sleeves are fastened or rolled up above your elbows. If your hair is long, use hairnet or hair cup. Number 5. Insert the ends of your necktie or scarf inside clothing or fasten it with a non-conductive clip approximately 3 inches from the end. Do not wear jewelry, chains, metal frame eyeglasses, or metal fasteners. After service, reinstall all safety shields, guards, labels, and ground wires. Replace any safety device that is worn out or defective. Finally, reinstall all covers correctly before returning the unit to the customers. Electrical safety. Electric current from power, telephone, and communication cables can be hazardous. To avoid personal injury or equipment damage, disconnect the attached power cords, telecommunication system, networks, and modems before you open the server or workstation covers, unless instructed otherwise in the installation and configuration procedure. Precautions. Disconnect all power before performing a mechanical inspection, working near power supplies, removing or installing main units. Before starting work on the machine, unplug the power cord. Never use that power has been disconnected from a circuit. First, check that it has been powered up. Always look carefully for possible hazards in your work. Moist floors, non-grounded power extension cables, power surges. If an electrical accident occurs, switch off power and send another person to get medical aid. Safety Inspection Guide. Number 1. These steps will help you identify potential unsafe conditions on electrical products. Check exterior covers, damaged, loose, broken, or sharp edges. Power off computer. Disconnect the power cord. The power cord should be the appropriate type. Insulation on the power cord must not be frayed or worn out. Remove the cover. Check for any obvious alteration. Use good judgment as to the safety of any alterations. Check for worn out, frayed, or pinched cables. Check that the power supply cover, fasteners, or screw or rivets have not been removed or tampered with. Replacing different components. Computer parts replacement. When replacing computer parts and peripherals, you need to consider the following factors. Number 1. Compatibility of the component or part. Number 2. Consider the component specification. Number 3. Components form factor. Compatibility of the component. When replacing computer parts, you should check if it is compatible with your unit. Double check on your computer manual if the component you're replacing is compatible or not with the unit because this may lead to system crash. Component specification. This focuses on the specification of the component. Check if the voltage rating, current rating, memory size, and frequency matches to your computer unit. Form factor. The component's manufacturer should be considered. Check if the unit you are trying to repair or upgrade is generic or branded units. Branded units have their own sets of components compatible only to their units, while genetic types can be used only to genetic type of units. List of components commonly replaced in a computer system. Memory is technically any form of electronic storage. It is used most often to identify tasks. Temporary forms of storage, it is commonly called RAM or random access memory. Number 2. Video cards, also referred to as a graphics accelerator, is an item of personal computer hardware whose function is to generate and output images to display. Number 3. Network interface card is also known as LAN card, a PC interface for network cabling. It is a piece of computer hardware designed to allow computers to communicate over the computer network. Number 4. Hard disk drive is a fixed computer storage medium. Number 5. Motherboard is also known as the main board. It contains circuits that perform various functions. Number 6. Processor is also known as CPU or the Central Processing Unit. Number 7. CMOS battery refers to a small memory on PC motherboards that is used to store BIOS settings. Number 8. CD or DVD drive. A DVD is an optical disc storage media format invented and developed by Philips, Sony, Toshiba, and Panasonic in 1995. Number 9. Sound card is an internal computer expansion card that facilitates the input and output of audio signals. What to know? Upgrading your computer components. To upgrade means to change some parts with faster and better performing ones. These parts may even cost less and more powerful. Commonly upgraded computer parts. Number 1. Monitors. Replace old CRT monitors to new LCD or LED monitors. Number 2. Optical drives. Old CD-ROMs drives are commonly replaced with DVD-ROM and DVD writers. Number 3. Hard drives. Small capacity hard drives are replaced with faster and high capacity hard drives. Number 4. Keyboards and mouse. Keyboards and mouse are commonly replaced with optical mouse and wireless keyboards. Number 5. RAM or random access memory. Upgrading the computer's memory or RAM speeds up the performance of the computer. Number 6. Video cards. Upgrade computer's graphics cards to improve the computer performance in terms of graphics and games. Number 7. Processors. Replacing the processors increase the data processing speed. Number 8. Modem. Installing a modem enables your computer to connect to the internet. How to speed up the computer. Number 1. Defragmenter utility. Automatically analyzes the empty disk space on the hard disk and defrag all scattered files. Number 2. Shut down unnecessary programs. Close all unwanted programs at the Windows startup, and this will automatically increase the Windows loading time and speed of the computer will also be increased. Number 3. Increased memory. Increasing the memory in the system will result to exceptional speed of your computer. Number 4. Disk cleanup. You can delete unwanted programs and files from your computer, and this will be helpful in increasing the speed. Number 2. Empty recycle bin. Delete all files and folders from the recycle bin, and you will get the space of C drive for reusability. What are common network problems? Network errors often cause users to discontinue their work. There are several error messages that appear in networking. Some of those common network errors or solutions are given below, and also known the reason behind their occurrence. Error 1. A network cable is unplugged. A network cable is unplugged error message that may appear due to misbehaving network device drivers. Bad Ethernet cables. If you're facing a problem like this, then you may lose access to the network. If you are using the wireless network, this error message can annoy you repeatedly until you address this issue, although your network will work normally. There are different conditions by which their errors are generated. The most commonly, it appears when an installed Ethernet adapter is seeking and making a network connection. Solution: disable the Ethernet network adapter when you are not using it. Check if both the ends of Ethernet cable are connected to the adapter and is not loose. See if the Ethernet cable is not damaged, verify, and replace. Replace the Ethernet network adapter if it is a removable PCI or PCNCIA card. Error number 2. Conflict of IP address or address already in use. The computer is set up with static IP address, which can be used by other devices on the network, thus the computer will be able to use the network. The problem may occur even in the dynamic or DHCP addressing. IP address conflict may occur when two computers on a LAN or local area network or the internet which is assigned the same IP address. In other terms, it means that the system administrator has assigned two computers on the LAN the same static IP address. Solution: following are the fixes to solve IP conflicts. First, when the IP address is fixed and statically assigned, ensures that each localhost is configured with a unique IP address. Next, if your computer is dynamically assigned the address, then renew the IP address. If the home router contains a faulty DHCP server that causes IP conflicts, then the home network upgrading the router firmware can resolve this problem. Error 3. The network path cannot be found message. When the Microsoft OS share the same network that access all the data and files to the cables on others' computer, then this error message appears. It also appears with an error code 0x800700035. Solution: the updating of the TCP or IP configuration helps to resolve common network errors that can be seen on the Microsoft Windows computers when they try to access another device via network neighborhood. If the issue is not solved, then you can read this article. The network path cannot be found to fix the problem. Error 4. Duplicate name exists on the network message. After you start the Microsoft Windows computer, which is connected to a local network, you may notice this error displayed as balloon message. When it occurs, your computer will unable to access the network. For solution: in order to fix this common computer error message, you need to change the name of your computer to one that is not used by other local computer and reboot to resolve this problem. The duplicate name error prevents your computer from joining this problem. This will let the computer to start up and function through offline mode only. Error 5. Limited or no connectivity message. When you are trying to access the web page or any network resource on a Windows shared drive, you may encounter a limited or no connectivity error message which pop up. This may be the result of several different technical glitches or configuration problems. The limited or yellow warning sign issue can be solved with the solution provided below. Solution. To resolve the computer network error, check out the below given solutions. First, see whether your network is working properly. If it is not working properly, then follow the below steps. If your system is connected to the network through a broadband router, then you can resolve this issue. Not using the broadband router, then reset the router only temporarily resolves this issue. Using Wi-Fi or wireless security, then WAP or other security keys that are not set properly. Check the wireless security configuration on the computer network adapter or update it. If you are using the Ethernet cable may have failed, then temporarily replace your network cable to determine whether it resolves it. Then reboot the computer, router, and broadband modem together to reset the connection. If the connection remains non-functional, then it is better to run the Windows Network Repair utility on your system. Error 6. Connected with limited access message. The Windows Vista may cause this error message, which may occur when you are making a certain type of wireless connection. Solution. This is one of the most common computer network problems, and it can be solved by just by resetting the router. Error 7. Unable to join network failure, or Error 3 on the iPhone. If you are unable to join network failure, Error 3, which may appear on the iPhone when it fails to connect the Wi-Fi network. So this issue is similar to PC fails to connect the wireless home network or hotspot. Solution. To resolve these networking errors, follow the below mentioned solutions. First, check the network name SSID settings on the iPhone and ensure the Wi-Fi access point. Next is check the security configuration or WAP or WPA parameters on the iPhone to ensure the encryption keys or passphrases values. If the above steps do not resolve these issues, then troubleshoot security settings on the Wi-Fi access point. Error 8. Unable to establish the VPN connection or Error 800 message. The use of a VPN client on Windows XP may receive the Error 800 when you try to connect the VPN server. This message indicates that the problem is with the client or server side. Sometimes it happens that after Windows 10 update, VPN does not work and can cause this error. Solution. If you are using the correct VPN server name, this name is provided by the server administrator. Is the internet or network connection with the server is functioning properly? If the network firewall is blocking the VPN connection, port 1723 may be open and protocol 47 must be enabled in the firewall configuration settings. If the server has too many clients is connected to the VPN server connection limit which has been exceeded. Okay, so that's the end of our lesson for today. So for your activities and tests, just visit our GAITF link, gaitf.sims.school/lcms, gaitf.sims.school/lcms. Thank you for watching!